Let's see here. What is on my camera? There we go. Well, it's Friday. Another week done. Thought I'd bring you a random live. I haven't been doing many lives lately. Been working. But I wanted to bring you live and holler at everybody this morning. See how everybody's doing. Just let me know in the comments where you're watching from. Let me know where you're at. And what's going on. Again, it's Friday morning. I've been gone. I haven't really worked a whole lot the last. Well, I have, but not really at the office per se. The week before last, I had last week we was my son had back surgery, and he's doing very well. He come through really good. So I appreciate all y'all's prayers and everybody who's prayed for him. And he come through. He had to get rods replaced in his back, and he did good. So he come through great. So appreciate all your prayers on that. So last week I only got to work on Friday. And then this week, good morning, Zach Elrod. Good morning, Furrow Trucking. What's up, Mr. Blankenship? Good morning, Mike. What's up, buddy? We got 3 drivers in here this morning from Rosdale Transport. But so then I left out Friday and I went to South Carolina. I went up there to the South Carolina Truckers Association. I had a good time. I had to go there for certified driver training, for a certified driver trainer. It was okay, to be honest with you. Did I learn a lot from the class? I learned a few things. It was more formal, you know, I had to take exams and things like that. But what I learned the most was the people who were there. There were other driver trainers there, safety managers and things. And I was able to network with them, and talk with them during lunch and right after the class. And I learned more from them and learned what other companies are going through and struggling and how they coach their drivers, and just it was really informative. And I think I got a lot from that, being able to network and talk to people and see what it's like. And overall, it's the same thing. We have drivers that work for a lot of different trucking companies out here that struggle with different things. And as a driver trainer, I want my job to be as always, to help drivers. That's what I want to do. That's the reason I started this channel. That's the reason I started training years ago. And I finally got the chance to come inside a trucking company and actually try to make an impact. And that's the goal, is to make an impact. As a certified driver trainer, your goal is to coach and to teach and to help people, not to necessarily fire them or, write them up or punish them. They talked a lot about that in class and stuff like that. But I think a lot of positive things, positive correction is how we should do things, and I like it. So I'm here for you drivers. If y'all ever need me for anything, that's what I want to do. I want to see us all, especially at Rosdale Transport where we're at. I want to see our safety scores up. I want us to get clean inspections. I want everybody to get a good paycheck, because at the end of the day, it's about getting through, getting a good paycheck, and getting home to your family so you can provide for them. And to do that, we got to be able to have good scores so we don't get tickets and we don't get fines and we don't get out here and screw up. So it makes me proud that I'm able to help drivers in that aspect. But also it's more, a certified driver trainer is more than just helping people with their safety scores. It's helping them succeed, helping them get through when it's when they're having a hard day and they need somebody to talk to, or when they're out there and they feel like, hey, look, I don't know if this is for me, and they just need a little extra encouragement. Hey, that's what I want to do. So I want to help y'all guys succeed wherever you're at, whether you're with Rosdale Transport or not. Actually, I work for Rosdale Transport, so those drivers are, I'm getting paid to do. But after hours, if you don't work for Rosdale and you need me, just give me a call, man. And that's what I want to do. What'd you say, Noah? Wow, dude, that's crazy. You'll have to call me later. We'll talk about that. We'll do a little video about it. So, as y'all all know, YouTube does not monetize me. They don't monetize my channel at all anymore. They didn't like my content. So, 3 months was up September 11th. So, I reapplied to see if they would remonetize my channel and start putting commercials again, because I did have an income coming from YouTube, and it did help. It helped out a lot. it helped out with, you know, paying for my apps and things like that. And I used the YouTube money and I just put it back into it. But YouTube decided not to pay me because of my content. So I reapplied. They denied me again. So I don't know. They don't like my content evidently. So I am not monetized on YouTube at all. I don't get not a penny from them. So that being said, if you do want to sponsor the channel or you do want to support the channel at all, you got to go to the link in the description. There's ways you can there. I have buy me a coffee and I have a Cash App and things like that. If you're interested in sending me $1 or $2, every bit helps out, and I promise I put it straight into the YouTube again. That's what I do it with. I pay apps. Last 2 months I haven't bought any apps or any uploaded apps. You've probably seen a little less videos from me because I just use YouTube money to circulate that back in there. I don't take it from my check because hey, I can't, because you know I got bills I got to pay just like we all do. So anyway you want to support the channel, just you can definitely go there. Low and Slow said, I applied for Rosdale about 2 weeks ago, Shawn. All right, congratulations, man. What'd they say? What'd they say? Let me know. Let me know if you talked to Tina, or you can send me an email and I'll check with her and follow up and see what's going on. I'm doing orientation there now, so if you come to Rosdale, I'm actually the one doing the orientation. I get to take you to lunch. So if you do want to apply for Rosdale, you can. You can look them up on the website, or you know, if you need their number, I can give it to you. But like I said, they do hire. They do hire new drivers and experienced drivers. But anyway, I'm not. This video is not about advertising for Rosdale. I'm talking about them. But if you do get to meet me there when you come, and we'll go out to lunch, and maybe we can learn something from each other. One thing I want to talk to you about this morning. Yeah, George Roberts at lunch. Yeah, one thing I want to talk to you about this morning is a common mistake. When I say common, it's happened to me before. So I don't. Maybe I shouldn't say common, but I see it once or twice here and there. It's not something that somebody does every day. Once you make this mistake, you don't want to ever do it again. So hopefully we can talk about it this morning, and you won't do it. And that's picking up the wrong trailer. Okay, I've done that before. That sucks, dude. That sucks so bad to hook up to a trailer. And I know a lot of y'all super truckers out there is like, I ain't never did that. Look, I've done it no more than once in my 16 years. I ain't gonna lie. It's just sad because I'm fast, like boom, 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 boom. But sometimes you got to slow down and pay attention. So the CDL tip for the day is when you go to get your trailer, check your bills. Good morning, Joe. Check your bills, check your Samsara, check your information, and check the seal on that trailer. Double check, triple check, and make sure everything matches. So I'm going to tell you a story, and I don't mind telling my faults because I think we learn from our failures. Like you hear the old saying, you fall down 7 times, get back up, right? Well, if we don't talk about our failures, we don't learn. So I'm hoping y'all can learn from my failures. This channel is not all about, oh, I'm a great driver, this, that. I make mistakes. I made a lot of mistakes, but I want to share these mistakes with y'all so that way y'all don't make them and y'all don't ever have to feel like I had to feel, because it's a bad feeling. So what I did, and I'm going to tell you about 2 different scenarios. The first scenario, I pulled up at a Shaw Industry carpet plant, and when you pull into the gate, you tell them the trailer number you want. They give you a slip, and then you take the slip in there, and then you can get your bills. Well, when I pulled up, my trainee was driving, and I was the trainer. I was the trainer in the coach in the passenger seat, and we were getting trailer number 243. Let's use that for example. So when I pulled up the shack, my trainee said, we need 243. Now I looked at my Samsara and it was 243. That's what dispatch wanted to give us. But when they handed us the slip, they handed us slip 242. They did. Not me, not my trainee, they did. So when they handed me that slip, you know, I handed it to my trainee and I said, okay, you go get this trailer. I made the mistake by not looking at what I was giving him. So I give him a slip for 242. I walk inside. This was years back. I walk inside, I walk back, I go in there and I'm like, hey, I need trailer 243, the correct trailer. They give me the bills for the correct trailer, 243. When I got out, I said, "Did you trip everything good?" And I said, "Did you get the right trailer?" He said, "Yep." Well, that was it. We drove off. I didn't go check the seal. If I would have checked the seal and I would have checked the paperwork to make sure it matched the trailer, even though I thought he was doing it, which that was the mistake, but he did do it right by the slip that the guard shack gave us, so I couldn't fault him either. Well, that trailer was supposed to go, I think, to Minnesota, and I'm sorry. It was supposed to go to, the trailer I was supposed to get was going to Michigan. The trailer I picked up was going to Utah. Now, I got to Kentucky, so we didn't go far out of the route. We was about an hour, so we parked, and that night, dispatch called it. Somebody else come to get their Utah trailer and went there. So we ended up going to Utah, so I didn't go that far out of route on that occasion, but I still went out of route. It made me feel stupid, but hey, if I would have double-checked and triple-checked everything, I'd have been good. Now, that's funny, Georgia Rob. That's funny, buddy. That's funny. I know what you're talking about. But so anyway, so yeah, that kind of screwed me up a little bit. Then another time, and this is something that can happen also, I had my headset on, was talking to my dispatcher, and I was actually being a driver liaison. I had a driver on the phone that was really upset. He was upset about something, and I was talking to him. The dispatcher was upset, and I was trying to communicate with both of them, so I did like a three-way call. It's kind of like a mediator, and we had them both on the line, and I was real focused into that. I should have just stopped and dealt with that. But when I was hooking it into my trailer, there was, let's say, for example, it was trailer 256. When I looked in my mirror, there was 256. Well, I go to back up, and the trailer next to it was 265. Two numbers reversed, the last three numbers. So I hooked up to the wrong trailer. While I'm mediating this call, I hook everything up, didn't check my seal because I didn't have a seal at the time. The guard shack is supposed to check my seal. Okay. That being said, not all times you have a seal that you can check. So I hooked up to the trailer. I didn't get out and double check my numbers like I should, but I pulled the guard shack. They come out, handed me the bills to the correct trailer, not the one I had, and they put the seal, the correct seal number, on the wrong trailer. So I had the correct bills, the correct seal, and I had the wrong trailer. And I missed it, and the guard shack missed it. Now, on this particular one, I went a long ways out of route. I remember because I had to pay for it. Like it was costly. They didn't notice it for a day and a half later. And that's a bad feeling. It's something you never want to do. And that's what I want to talk to y'all about this morning, is double check, triple check, and slow down. We always get in a hurry. We always get in a hurry, but we got to remember, at the end of the day, hey, no problem. Be careful, Georgia Rob. At the end of the day, our goal is to make money and get back to our families. At the end of the day, that's what we're trying to do. I understand that, but to do that, you've got to slow down and arrive alive. There's a lot of mistakes we can make out here that can kill us. We're in a very dangerous occupation. We've got an 80,000-pound vehicle. So a lot of things can happen, but slowing down seems to be the key. Seems to be the key in safety for our speeding and backing, checking your paperwork, make sure your directions are right. So the overall key to success in trucking is slowing down. In a fast-paced world, it sounds weird, doesn't it? In a fast-paced, hurry up and get there, slow is the answer. And that sounds like an oxymoron almost, right? But it's true. I look at driver safety score at our company, and we have guys that are in the high 90s, one's 100, and he's getting miles. But he's going right under the speed limit. He's got no incidents. He's got no failed inspections. And then I look at the same guy who's getting the same amount of miles, but his score is bad. He says, "Man, I gotta go to get there." So that's not true. It's not true. You can go the speed limit and get there, and it's actually more refreshing to take your time to trip plan and have everything planned out. It's less stressful, and it can make your job a whole lot easier if you just slow down and you don't make these mistakes. Doing your pre-trip and your post-trip to make sure when you get on the road you don't break down, which is going to cost you more time. making sure you've communicated with your dispatcher exactly your needs, so you don't get sent somewhere that you don't need to be to not make it back in time. So everything from communication to pre-trip to safety to making sure your paperwork, it all goes back to, hey, slow it down, big guys. So y'all slow it down. Y'all be successful. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please right now hit the subscribe button. I know we got about 4 likes in there. We got about 26 people watching. Come on, y'all. So y'all hit the thumbs up button for me, please. I'd appreciate it. I appreciate it. It's the only way that the channel is going to get out there, because now that YouTube's not monetizing, they are not pushing my channel. But if you hit the thumbs up button, you share the videos you like, you watch, then YouTube's going to be forced to have to come back around. So y'all make sure y'all do that. On a positive note, though, I do have a Facebook page. It's called Trucking Life with Shawn. Also, I do a lot of reels on there. I'm doing a lot of different people send me videos of accidents. I'm not making fun of these accidents, but I'm kind of narrating over them, and we discuss about how they happened, how they didn't happen. So go to Facebook, Trucking Life with Shawn. It's actually growing. I know last week I had 8,000 followers. Now I looked this morning, we have 29,000 followers. So I have gained a lot of subscribers in the last 10 days on Facebook. So Facebook is growing. I know a lot of y'all don't listen luck Facebook, but I would appreciate it if you do go over there and just follow me on Facebook also. Leave me a comment, let me know you're there. I appreciate you. What's up, 71 Cowboys? What's up, buddy? I haven't seen you in a while. How you been, man? 71 Cowboys been watching my channel for a while. It's been a long time, ain't it, buddy? It's been 2 years. So I've had the channel for 2 years now. September 10th was 2 years, man. United Ability's been there a while too. I appreciate y'all. Hey, good luck. If y'all need me for anything, let me know. Before I leave, I'm gonna go ahead and say a prayer like I usually always try to do. If you're driving, please don't bow your heads. Don't close your eyes. Just keep your eyes on the road, and I'll say the prayer, all right? Dear Heavenly Father, I come to you in the name of Jesus. I ask you to touch these drivers and watch after them. If any of them struggling with depression or struggling with any problem they have today, I ask you to heal their hearts. Give them the peace they need. Help them be strong. Help them get through the day. Give them the energy they need and the rest they deserve. In your precious name I pray. Amen. If one of y'all lost out there and you don't know Jesus, I'm telling you, I've been through a lot of trials this year, and I don't think I could have made it through without Jesus. You know, I've been through a lot of trials in my life, a lot of different things, but without God, I couldn't make it. Couldn't make it at all, man. So if you don't know Jesus, I ask you to ask him into your heart. He's riding right there in the truck with you. Just call out to him. Tell him to forgive you of your sins and to make you whole. And it's the best feeling, because he'll reward you with peace. And no matter what life throws your way, what storms throws your way, you'll still be able to sleep at night, because you'll know you serve a God and a King that's on the throne. Appreciate y'all watching. I'll see y'all next video. Trucking Life with Shawn, baby. Let's get it.